It's Boxing Day. Welcome to Joy News Desk. I am Emefa Akosia Adeti. In the next 60 minutes, Christmas Day brought ultimate gift of joy yesterday. The arrival of newborns will spend some time with proud new mothers and dedicated midwives who helped deliver these Christmas miracles, capturing the love, hope, and magic of the season.
Did you anticipate that you'd have a child today, 25th December?
Yes.
Did you plan it?
Yes, I planned it.
Oh, tell me about it. What's special about the day? Why did you want to have the child today?
I've been dreaming for me to give birth to a baby on the Christmas day. So I just planned it and it worked out.
And as we celebrate the Yuletide season, we'll share the inspiring stories of two volunteers using their personal experiences to raise awareness about non-communicable diseases.
Volunteering just because I was called on, or just because I have the qualities, or just because I can influence the kids, but it's also because of something personal that happened in my life. My dad passed away some years back because of NCDs.
When I was in school, my mom had episodes. I had to move from Hohoi to Accra to send her to the hospital.
And a little later, we'll pick up on the conversation on the AM show that we'll be having a conversation with a dietitian. We're talking about how you can enjoy the festive season and also stay healthy. Please stay. Welcome back, and many thanks for choosing us, and I hope you're enjoying your holidays. First off, Christmas Day at Ridge Hospital in Accra was filled with the ultimate gift of joy, the arrival of newborns. I spent part of my time yesterday with glowing new mothers and the dedicated midwives who brought these Christmas miracles into the world, sharing moments of love, hope, and the magic of the season.
As the world celebrates the birth of Christ, families across the world and even in Ghana here are also welcoming their little miracles on Christmas Day. And today we are at the Ridge Hospital here in Accra. We're here to spend a moment with mothers, new mothers of course, who are welcoming their new babies. And I'm going to be talking to the first new mother that I'm lucky to talk to, beaming with smiles. Congratulations and Merry Christmas. She's Nancy. Nancy, Merry Christmas and congratulations.
Happy Monday with thanks. Thank you very much.
It's Christmas Day, and I know that you have exerted a lot of energy, but tell me the excitement about the newborn baby.
Of course, this is my second born, so I'm very excited.
What were we lucky with, a girl or a boy?
A girl.
A girl. I assume that it's Nanekia for now, but do you have a name already?
No, for now, no.
So we're going to go with the Nanekia.
Of course, yes.
I mean, prior to Christmas Day like this, did you ever anticipate that you have a baby on 25th December?
Oh, no.
You didn't know at all?
No.
And so you woke up to today knowing that today is Christmas Day?
Sure.
Congratulations. And when are you due to go home?
Maybe if God willing, Friday.
All right, let's talk to the midwife in charge here. Rose, it's good to talk to you. Merry Christmas.
Nice talking to you too. Many happy returns.
Thank you so much. Is it very regular? Is it something that's common that you have new mothers on Christmas Day?
On most cases, we usually have mothers giving birth all throughout from 12 a.m. till the day is over. So we are likely to have more mothers coming in, and we are expecting to have more 25th babies.
Here particularly is what department?
This is the obstetric theater recovery ward.
Okay. And today you have a total about how many mothers?
So far we have done about 8 cases this morning already, including those who passed through the night. So in total about 12.
And more ongoing?
Yes, more ongoing. Theater is currently busy and we are expecting more to come.
Look at that. How many boys and how many girls do we have?
So far we have more of the boys than the girls.
going to say yeah, but still yeah for the boys. But Rose, it's quite exciting. I see some mothers who are also still in pain and all of that. And usually it will last about how many hours?
Exactly. Cesarean section is a whole lot of, complications on its own. But as much as possible, we the midwife, we try to do the management as soon as possible so that they can go to the ward. So far, we have mothers who are currently going through successfully, but others are currently in pain, which we are managing. Pain usually lasts for just a few minutes. As soon as we manage, we are good to go. So yes, we have some few mothers who are not stable right now to talk.
But for you midwives, is it any different taking delivery of a child on Christmas Day and the other days?
It's always the joy of, knowing the Father Christmas babies. It's always a joy to know that we have such babies who represent, Jesus in quotes. And it's always nice to know that we have such babies.
Now I feel better. I think I should prepare and come and have a baby on Christmas Day. Thank you so much, Rose. Come with me. I'll take you to another friend that I've made here who is a midwife, Gloria Abrakwa. But before I go there, let me talk to another mother here. Congratulations and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Tell me your name, Irene.
No, Gifty Godwin.
Oh, Gifty. Congratulations. Do we have... Look, she's so cute. Is it a baby boy or a girl?
Baby girl.
Looks like today the girls are winning in the award here. The boys are actually winning. So these are the special ladies that I'm meeting. But tell me, did you anticipate that you'd have a child today, 25th December?
Yes.
Did you plan it?
Yes, I planned it.
Oh, tell me about it. What's special about the day? Why did you want to have the child today?
I've been dreaming for me to give birth to a baby on the Christmas day. So I just planned it and it worked out.
Have your family come to see you already?
No, not yet.
Do they know already?
Yes, my husband is here.
Oh, congratulations to him and you as well. And Merry Christmas. So when are you due to go home?
I'll stay maybe
about 3 days. Okay. So you would celebrate the Christmas here. Okay. But let me take your final words. Maybe Ghanaians watching you. Do you have any Merry Christmas wish for any family member, maybe? And your Nigerian friends as well?
Okay, I want to say Merry Christmas to my family, friends, and well wishers. So, Afishapa.
This is exciting. Thank you, Rose. I'm going to take you to where Gloria Abrakwa is and also a midwife, and then we'll bring you more of the newborns today. Come with me. It's quite a journey, and not just the newborns, but I can see that the hospital already is been prepared to welcome the newborns, especially on Christmas Day. And I'm excited to see with the balloons, the Christmas arrangements. It makes it even better, okay? So come along with me and let's go to the next label. What? Oh, just the woman I'm looking for. All right, so meet Gloria Abrakwa, and she's a midwife. Gloria, Merry Christmas.
Same to you, dear.
And you look very beautiful. You. Okay, take me. Which of the wards are you taking me to?
Okay, we are going to room 6.
Okay. And 6, what happens at 6?
Okay, so she delivered this morning to a baby girl at 10 a.m.
Okay. Yes. Do you think she planned it or she just came and it happened today?
No, she's actually supposed to give birth tomorrow, but accidentally she delivered today.
Oh, how does she feel about that? Did she wake up knowing today is Christmas?
She knows.
She knows?
Yes.
Okay. Hello. Nokain. Congratulations and Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Okay, let's allow the baby latch on the breast first. Okay. Tell me your name and tell me how you feel about delivering today.
My name is Esther and I'm actually happy that it happened today.
So a little bird told me that you didn't think you were going to have a baby today. Yes,
I was actually expecting tomorrow.
26th, Boxing Day. But Christ says no, today. It must come today.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a girl.
A girl? Do you have a name already?
Yes, but I'm not really sure about it yet, so.
I understand. I understand. But your family members, especially because you are due tomorrow and it's happening today, do they know and how do they feel?
They do know and they are excited. So I thank God for that.
All of us here at Joy News are excited for your bundle of miracle and congratulations, okay? Gloria, is it often, is it regular? Do you get a lot of mothers delivering on Christmas Day?
Yes, it depends. Sometimes you get more mothers delivering on the Christmas day, but it's rather unfortunate this year. Most of them delivered and they are gone home already. They delivered at dawn, so they've been discharged home already. And then the few ones that were delivered to are around, yes.
I can see, and you were telling me off camera that it's quite easy now and the Ridge Hospital is quite big and accommodates enough mothers. So even today, you're likely to have more people working to deliver.
Exactly, yes. So we know it's a regional hospital and we are open to other district hospitals, the smaller facilities. So you may see now we don't actually have a labor case. But in the afternoon, in the evening, the place may fill up. Yes.
Right. But for you, a midwife, how many years have you been a midwife?
Almost 10 years.
Look at that. And have you been delivering constantly every year, taking delivery of babies on Christmas?
Yes, yes.
Is the feeling the same?
Yeah, I always feel happy. I've been saying that for me, I feel midwifery is a calling. Yes, so we are bringing human beings into this world. So you must be excited. I'm so happy. I'm always happy for my mothers. Yes.
Even I am happy too. But thank you for allowing us share in the bundle of joy here at Ridge Hospital and congratulations to you once again. Right, there you have it. So as the world celebrates the birth of Christ, so are families as well, welcoming their bundle of joys. Could be a boy, could be a girl. And we at Multimedia also have a bundle of joy, a 25th December born.
And if you didn't know, our 25th December born is Sweetie Abochi, who celebrated her birthday yesterday. Belated birthday to you, sis. A happy birthday. And I hope that you're enjoying it all through yesterday and today. Now, moving on, Yuletide season is a time of joy, togetherness, and indulgence. But it can also come with hidden risk. Overindulgence is unhealthy diet during this period has been linked to non-communicable diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. As families gather to celebrate, how can we strike a balance between enjoyment and health? We sit with a dietitian to explore practical tips on making healthy choices so you can enjoy the season without compromising your well-being. But before we have this conversation, let's tell you about two passionate volunteers, Bernard David and David Corante, who are using their personal family stories to raise awareness about the dangers of non-communicable diseases through a one-year pilot project by Hope for Future Generations. They've been sensitizing students at St. Dominic RC Basic School, empowering them with knowledge about healthy lifestyle, especially when we celebrate the season. Please stay.
Two volunteers, driven by their own painful past, have come together with one goal: to prevent the next generation from suffering the same fate they did. At St. Dominic RC Basic School, Bernard and David are making sure children understand the power of their choices before it's too late.
So I grew up with my stepdad and mom. My stepdad was diabetic, and then my mom was also diabetic, became diabetic later. When I was in school, my mom had episodes. I had to move from Hohoi to Accra to send her to the hospital. At a point, she got a diabetic sore, and it really took a toll on me and the whole issue. In fact, it was her toe, and it was spreading like wildfire because diabetic sore don't heal easily. And so she was almost amputated, and the whole saga. So before, the whole family history is just not my mom, my stepdad, but even my biological father is diabetic.
For the past year, Benadra and David have been changing the way kids at this school think about their health through stories, activities, and hands-on learning.
Volunteering just because I was called on, or just because I have the qualities, or just because I can influence the kids, but it's also because of something personal that happened in my life. My dad passed away some years back because of NCDs. I hadn't seen him for quite a while, and one day I was just there, I received news that he had passed. It was very personal for me because he was always encouraging me to finish school, okay, to do very well. And I had completed school and he wasn't there again. And it was all because of NCDs. He had kidney disease plus hypertension and some diabetes, you know. That's really messed up.
As Ghanaians celebrate the Yuletide season, Benadra and David know the message is more urgent than ever. With temptations around every corner, it's their hope that the children they teach will take their lessons to heart, finding balance during this time of indulgence.
All I can say is that was a very great motivating factor for me to join this project, to teach these kids the right way to go. Myself, I'm on a path to eating healthy every day. I try to go to the gym, yeah, and I just hope that whatever we came to do here would impact the kids to become better people in future.
It's a lifestyle. It starts from somewhere, but they've lived their life, and then now they are battling with it, taking drugs, frequenting the hospital and all that. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my children. I don't want that for these kids, and so this opportunity is just to like create the awareness and then really talk about it, because if you say it like that, then it's more like, oh, it's scientific, oh, it's statistics. But then when you tell them a personal story and then they know how serious it is, I believe it will influence change amongst them.
For Benadra and David, this isn't just about the lessons they've taught today. It's about the future they are shaping in. One child at a time, they are planting seeds of health, awareness, and hope. Because today's choices build tomorrow's legacies. Emmanuel Jivenu, Joy News, Accra.
It definitely had to be Emmanuel Jivenu. Now, let's expand the conversation and explore how families can enjoy a healthy and joyful Yuletide season, balancing indulging with well-being. In studio with me is Dietician Nii. Now, Dietician Nii, I hope that you're not about to crush my hopes, because this Christmas, I've been planning all the way from January that I'm going to really indulge. And if there's anybody watching me and is like me, I hope that by the end of this conversation, they'll change their conversation, but it's good to talk to you. I hope you've been well. Okay, now I know that some of the non-communicable diseases that our friends like David and Bernard have been talking about, heart diseases, respiratory diseases, even up onto cancer, kidney diseases, definitely are the ones that you cannot transmit to the other. And some of the lifestyle decisions that we make, or some of the things that we take in, is what has been causing that. And it's the reason why you're here.
Sure.
But Christmas is upon us.
Yeah.
Christmas is a tradition. You cannot tell us not to have fun. What are some of the things that we do that will lead us? What are some of the things that we do?
Yeah, so first of all, good morning to your listeners. What I would say is that we've been through a lot since January to now, so we're supposed to have party, chill and all that. Yes, but you need to think about January too, because most of the times in our clinical setting, we tend to have a lot of cases, especially when it comes to diabetes and hypertension cases post-Christmas. So when it comes to Christmas season, when it comes to eating, you're supposed to just look at some few things. First of all, what are you eating? The content, the quality of what you're eating, the amount, and also the safety side of it. So when it comes to the safety side, we talk about the prevalence of cholera right now. Okay, we have cholera outbreak right now, and this is a time for people to be mindful of places they buy food from. Most of those times we order food from places we've not even seen the vendor before online, and some of these places do not have good hygienic conditions and all that. That is the safety side of it. So when you order food, please make sure that the food is presentable. Don't see any funny smells and all that, and make sure where you're ordering from is a place you know. Now, when it comes to the portion size, so on the screen, you'll be seeing some pictures where I'm going to talk about some Ghanaian foods that are being portioned properly. Okay. And this is done by one of our Ghanaian food bloggers who works with me, that is Sedinam. Okay. So you can see that even with the jollof rice, okay, so in the screen you see a jollof rice. Now, when it comes to Ghanaian food, most of the time we tell people to take half of the plate should have lots of vegetables. So vegetables could be the normal vegetables, could also be the soups and the stews. The other 1/4 portion could also be your starches, like the rice, the yam, the fufu, the face the wall, and all that. You see, I'm mentioning most of our Ghanaian food. That means we are not telling people to stop eating our Ghanaian food. Our Ghanaian foods are there. So just on the screen, you can see right now, half of the plate is just full of vegetables. The 1/4 side is the jollof rice, and the other side is the chicken.
Right.
Eating like this can also reduce your risk for NCDs like diabetes, hypertension, and other problems. Because what happens is that you're not taking so much starches that will spike your sugar levels up. You're taking healthy chicken, so that the chicken is grilled, it's not fried. So you having a lot of oil in your body, but it's also being controlled as a result of taking the grilled chicken, and having a lot of vegetables is also good. Yeah.
Okay, so in the plate, when you say that have it well balanced in the plate, there's a portion of rice, there's a portion of vegetable. Yeah. I know if you take about 10 children in Ghana, I know about 5 of them who will pick the vegetables out of the food. And if there's a mother or a parent watching me now, they are greatly concerned. Yeah. My mother was concerned all her life. And so how am I able to get my child to eat this particular Ghanaian dish to meal here? Okay.
So for parents, there are 2 ways you can go about this. So usually for kids, some kids are attracted to colorful meals like this. Some are not. So if it's jollof rice, what you can do is that you see the way the salad's there, you can blend the salad, add it to your stew before you make jollof rice. Indirectly, you've added all these vegetables into the jollof rice, which is also good. There are certain times you sort of cut it very small and also stir fry it with the jollof rice. It makes it the jollof rice, so they eat it all together. But for children that can eat this way, you can just go this way and it's fine.
Okay, and for children as well, we should grill the chicken for them.
Yes, you need to grill the chicken for them. And make sure you give them the soft part. Yes.
Which is the drumsticks, the thigh, or...
So, yeah, so all these places are the soft parts, and it's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so at least it's not that you're robbing us of our taste and our palates this Christmas. We can have the common one, which is jollof and all of that.
You can have almost everything. So in my examples, I mentioned banku. So you can have a screen, if you can just project the banku for us. So right now, most of the time when you go and buy banku, the okra stew has a lot of oil. Right, but you can have a banku with oil-free okra stew, which is also good. Like just on the screen right now, you can see that.
Yes. Now where is the banku?
So the banku is there. So when it comes to portion sizes, it varies from person to person, and it's more dependent on your weight and your activity level. So this is a very nice portion for a corporate worker who's not really active.
Okay.
But if you're very active, like somebody working on a construction site, you can go for a double of this.
Now, you've mentioned active twice. What's the role of being active in the size of food that you eat as well?
Yeah, so the more active you are, the more you burn calories, and the more your body needs a lot of energy. And even with physical activity and NCDs, there's a link. If you're more active, you reduce risks for high cholesterol levels, high blood pressure levels, and high sugar levels also comes down.
Okay.
Yes, so when it comes to physical activity, we're not talking about you going to the gym. You can decide to walk a certain distance in the morning, or even post after work, you can walk a certain distance and be consistent with it. And that could be a very good way to reduce your risk for NCDs.
Well, we'll come to some special Christmas menus that you can recommend for families.
Yeah.
But what is really wrong if I've eaten all healthy from January all the way to the end of November? I've been working out, I've been quite careful, but I've dedicated December only to indulging. Are we in any way saying that whatever we indulge in December here can still, I thought it's a lifestyle. You have to do it for a while before it'll affect you. Whatever we do in December has still repercussions or what?
Yes, no. But ideally, some people overindulge, as you said earlier. Some of the things like drinking some of the sugary drinks, once a while you can have it, right? Having cookies and cakes and all that, pastries, once a while. But it shouldn't be a lifestyle. Okay. You know, because sugar is very addictive, we tend to advise people not to go that way, because if you start taking sugary stuff, it becomes now a lifestyle, and that could also increase your risk for these NCDs. And right now, the NCDs is a bed in Ghana. It attributes about 45% of our death in Ghana right now. And I can see that it's also having effect on people less than 40 years. So right now, in our clinical setting, people less than 40 years are having hypertension, diabetes cases, and even when it comes to pregnancy, most pregnancies are now coming with hypertension-related disorders and also diabetes, gestational diabetes in pregnancy.
Okay, then let's solve some problems. How can families at least plan their Christmas menu? Can we plan it? Because it's the way you feel, you know.
Yeah.
It's you wanted to feel the tradition of Christmas and the merrymaking. But how can we then plan? Do you have a plan that you think that families can adopt?
Oh, so I'm saying that Christmas is a continuation of the healthy lifestyle we've been living from January to November. You don't stop living healthy when it comes to December or during our festive seasons. So what I tell my clients is you can still enjoy the same thing. If you want to have what we are telling people to do is that make sure you just continue eating healthy.
Okay.
Yes, you can have the cakes, you can have the other ones, the cakes, the pastries and all that, but it shouldn't be a regular go-to thing. Having a cake once in a while, like a party, it ends there. You don't bring the cake back home and just be...
But I have my siblings at home.
So at least just limit the intake to a certain time and all that. And we are telling people to be mindful of what they eat right now, because one of the risk factors for the NCDs right now is unhealthy eating.
Okay.
Yes, the way we eat. Example, having a whole meal, you know the typical Ghanaian, your fufu would have a lot of oil on it with a lot of proteins and all that. Now, this become a lifestyle of somebody, and the continuous consuming of these food would increase your risk. That means you're having a lot of high cholesterol. Now, right now, mind you, if you have high cholesterol levels, you don't really have a sign. You don't see. We only use your blood test to determine you have high cholesterol.
High cholesterol, yeah.
So you realize that the person who has high cholesterol in the long term would develop hypertension. If it's not well managed, would have diabetes. If it's not well managed, the person has a kidney problem. So all these things are linked. But if you stop it at one side, you prevent the risk for all these things.
Let's settle this score today. If I wanted to eat fufu, which one should I indulge in? A bigger ball of fufu or the protein? Because you have just mentioned that lots of people eat the protein. Which one? How should my fufu look like?
Yeah. So we'll just use the same portion control.
Of the bangkun.
No. So let's go to the jollof rice. So looking at the jollof rice right on the screen, you can see that half of the plate, or let's say half of the bowl, let's use the bowl, will be for the soups, right? Then the other side is the starches, and the other one is protein. So if it's fufu in the same case, the fufu will come to this side, that's 1/4 side of the bowl, then lots of soups and your proteins.
Okay.
Right. Now, what I advise is that for diabetics, if you want to enjoy your fufu, it should be plantain-based more. Then also, you don't eat your fufu, like say, it should be before 2 p.m.
Afternoon 2 p.m.
Yes. Why am I saying this? Because the fufu has a lot of energy inside that will spike your sugar levels up. Now, let's say, from 2 p.m., our activity level as humans or as normal Ghanaians reduces with time.
Yeah.
So you don't tend to burn more of these sugars in your blood. So for me, what I advise, it has working for my clients. Majority of my clients who are diabetic and hypertensive still eat fufu, but you take it before 2 p.m.
And you're recommending that we do plantain fufu more.
Yeah,
what do we get from plantain?
Yeah, so when you look at the fiber content, it's not that much, but comparing plantain and cassava, it's a bit like a lot. And also, from my personal experience, I realized that when my clients eat plantain fufu, what happens is that they tend to eat less amount of it as compared to the normal cassava one.
Because it's filling more?
Yes, more filling, yes.
Okay.
That's from my observation from my clients' base, and it's helping them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the kind of menu that you plan at home for yourself definitely will look different from the menu you plan for your children as well, because children tend to indulge more during Christmas.
Yeah.
And you're likely to want to buy your child chocolates during this season more than the regular days. How are we supposed to be managing that as well?
So first of all, it shouldn't be different. This is the time that parents are supposed to be role models to their kids. Yes. So it's not supposed to be different. At least let's eat everything all together. So there's a time we tell families to dine together and all that. So example, in the morning, if you're making yourself, let's say, oats porridge, right? You can a nice oats porridge, which let's say omelette. Yes, you prepare the same thing. All the kids, you and the kids are eating the same. They learn from you. Now, mind you, the NCDs we're having right now are stripping down to 40 years. We don't know what's going to happen in the next years as even our genes are modifying and all the lifestyles are changing. So right now, we're telling parents that you live the healthy lifestyle with the kids. It shouldn't be different, right? Now, when it comes to the sugar drinks that we're going to talk about later, what happens is that we're even telling parents to now make natural juices at home.
Okay.
Yes. So the same thing, you can make a very nice, if you want a yellow, like let's say the orange juice, which in case you go for the sugary ones on the market, you can make a natural one. So normal orange gives that yellow look, right? Add a little ginger to it and just bottle it for the kids. Now, these ones have, although they have sugars, yes, but the sugars is better than the added sugars. Right. At the same time, they also contain nutrients that the kids need. Yes, so they contain vitamins and other essential nutrients that the kids need. But the other ones do not contain the essential nutrients.
Let's focus more on people already predisposed to certain health conditions. For a diabetic patient, somebody who's been diagnosed with diabetes, I know that there are types of it. Which one of them is even more dangerous, and which one of them would you recommend a particular type of meal plan to? Yeah,
so ideally for diabetes, throughout the whole, the different types, so we have the type 1 that usually comes from the onset of kids, so it's more genetic. We also have the type 2 that's a result of lifestyle, and we have the pre-diabetes, that is not a fully fledged diabetes, but it's a sign. Then we have the gestational diabetes in pregnancy. Managing all these cases usually is the same as diet, the same high dietary fiber diet and all that. But for the type 1, managing it is quite different because some of them go for the insulin shots and all that. So there's a calculation when it comes to managing such cases, and that one we limit it to the clinical setting. However, for the other types, we can just give general advice that when it comes to the food you're supposed to consume, make sure that you have a lot of vegetables in your diet. Example, looking at this one. So this can be a typical diet for a type 2 patient, right? And also pre-diabetes. Because what happens is that the vegetable side is more filling. This is just to occupy some small portion of your stomach. Proteins are also very satiating. So it's a very good way to control the amount of food you eat, and it's fine.
Can they drink anything at all?
Yes. So ideally, we've been diabetic doesn't mean you can't even live a healthy lifestyle. No. You can still drink, but not the sugar drinks, because those ones can spike your sugars. But diabetic can still eat fruits. But you know, the typical Ghanaian, when we are eating fruits, especially if you have a mango tree in your house, they plug all the mango tree into one bucket and eat it. That is not the lifestyle for a diabetic. The fruit you're supposed to consume, it needs to be controlled so it doesn't spike your sugars levels.
How much is controlled? So just one mango or at least 5?
No. So ideally, we can give a range depending on, first of all, the person's weight, at the same time, the person's sugar control, and the person's activity levels. So ideally, minimum, I think when it comes to banana, the minimum you can recommend, based on these factors I mentioned earlier, could be like 5 fingers of banana. Some clients could consume more because of the activity level. And we don't just consume the banana, we can add nuts to it because the nuts contain fiber. You know, banana can also spike your sugar levels, but combining them with nuts means you don't consume a lot. So you can have banana with, let's say, peanuts or tiger nuts or any walnuts and all that, and that could be a very good way to consume your food. At the same time, if you want to make a smoothie as a diabetic, what happens is that you add more vegetables to the smoothie. Because you know what happens is that comparing the sugar, how vegetables spike your sugar levels and fruit can spike at a faster rate.
Really?
Yes, as compared
all
to
types of fruits, or
yes, because they contain sugars, they contain fructose. But when it comes to vegetables, they do not have much like that as compared to. They can't control, they can't spike your sugar as compared to fruits. So, example, like a normal smoothie, we can decide to, let's say, blend cucumber and carrots, and I can add apple to it. Yes, and it's a very nice one. And it's also very good for the skin.
Okay, now you have my attention. Now you have my attention. So what are these? What would you like to teach us with these bottles in front of you?
Yeah, so there's a time that you see that mothers are giving most of the sugar drinks to kids. And right now, in some countries, we are having fatty liver among kids, which is not supposed to be so, yes. And when you consume some of these things, it can increase your risk for having diabetes, increase your risk. That means they contribute to your risk of developing these NCDs we mentioned earlier. Now, when it comes to the sugar content in these products, you can look at this. So this is an energy drink, and this is what a lot of people are drinking. Now, when you take the amount of sugars in this energy drink, it ranges from 12 to 20 cubes of sugar. But ideally, I can't take these 20 cubes of sugar and put it in a cup and drink it. It's not possible. But if you take 500 ml of this, depending on the brand, you have about 12 to 20 cubes of sugar in these energy drinks that we take.
Really?
Yes. Now, when it comes to the normal, what we call the fruit drinks, now we have fruit juices and we have fruit drinks. So the fruit drinks are just drinks with fruit concentrates and at the same time added sugar. Most of them contain a lot of added sugars. But the fruit juices, is a juice from the fruit. So that one usually sometimes it comes with vitamins and minerals, and sometimes also have fiber inside. But when it comes to these ones are just fruit concentrates and only added sugars. And you can have about 10 to 14 cubes of sugar in these sugary drinks.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So that is why I would say that I would like to commend the School of Public Health, University of Ghana. they partner with the Ghana Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics and other partners to come up with this tax, 20% tax on sugar sweetened beverages.
Okay.
And these are some of the solutions that the School of Public Health and other agencies are trying to find a way to curb the intake of these sugar sweetened beverages.
Okay, so we should be drinking
So ideally, instead of you going for this one, you can have fresh fruits, or you can make your fruit juices at home. Yes. And even with the fruit juices, when you make a fruit juice, like let's say carrot apple juice, do you know the chaff that generates from, you can use the chaff to you can add the chaff to your stew. Yes.
More food I will eat.
So it's a way of trying to live healthy, and it's helping my clients manage their sugars and everything. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I know that when you also do your fresh fruit juice today, you can't keep it very long in the fridge.
Yeah,
that's just one of the challenge.
Yeah, sometimes for 5. So ideally, every week you're supposed to create a new batch. But there's something I want to explain.
Okay.
You know, in Ghana right now, when people pour these sugar drinks into cups like this, then you see them saying that, oh, because I want to control my sugar level, especially diabetics, I want to dilute the sugar drink with water. Now, I'm going to explain something here. Now, if I put 2 cubes of sugar in this and I add water, it's still the same 2 cubes. So if you have the same sugar drinks and you even pour water into it, the amount of sugar inside still remains the same thing. So whether you dilute or not, you still have the same sugars inside.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sure that we have learned a lot today, and so you're better off just making your own food at home. You're also better off making your own juices at home. Nii, I'll take your final words. Okay. So what I'll say is that this is the time that we need to eat healthy. The prevalence of NCDs is very high. And also, if you need a dietitian to help you, you can check my page on social media. That's Dietician Nii on all platforms. And I'm ready to help people eat healthy using their local Ghanaian food. So we're not taking the Ghanaian foods away from you. You can still enjoy your fufu, your kokonte, your mutsu, and still live a healthy life. Yeah. Thank you, Dietician Nii. Right, food vendors, livestock sellers, and eatery operators are struggling during what should be a festive season. While some customers find it hard to afford their preferred items, vendors are resorting to price cuts to meet customer expectations and stay afloat. Here is a report filed by Mamavi Sefako and Enexto Kanta, read to you.
Christmas is a season of joy, and for many, the highlight of the feast is the protein on their plates. While chicken remains a popular choice, some prefer mutton as their delicacy. At the Avena Livestock Market, crowds gathered, but only a few admitted they could afford the steep prices. Some goat sellers have been forced to make the tough decision to lower prices to meet patrons' expectations.
Okay, every celebration like Christmas like this, we used to have a lot of profit, like make a little bit money. But this period is just like, try and then be safe, protect yourself as first, because we are not getting anything. You understand? I decided to tell you something like, this animal, this goat, 1, 2, 3. I bought them. See this one? 1, 2, 3. 2,100, 2,100. There were 4 in number. I just sold one right now, 1,009. I'm losing like 2 million out of it. You understand? So imagine how many of them are you going to like cover up to even get the losses, not to talk of profit. They luckily. It means that you don't rear them yourselves. No, we don't rear. Ghana, like production is somehow limited. You understand? If I'm only like I'm making the right point, our production, this kind of animal stuff is not more, it's not enough like that. In the northern sector that we used to have, but mostly you have to cross Burkina, sometimes of maybe Togo and those kind of stuff. So that is why they are coming. And the city's depreciation is causing a lot of like miserable stuff that we can't even imagine. And like, if we were to be Burkina, that they allowed our cities to be used over there, maybe this is our depreciation shouldn't be there like that. But now, they based on their currency, let's say, safer over there. If you get to Burkina right now to buy this animal, you must use your city, you must convert the cities to safer. The black marketer will buy your cities anyhow he or she wants because you are there. Without you getting the safer, you can't do whatever that you want to do over there, right? So they will use it, let's say, make good use of their money, then use their safer, sell their safer for you over there. For you then buy your goods and let's say whatever that you are going to buy over there and come back to sell. Now they can come. Whether it's not only safer that I'm referring. See, let's say safer, dollar, pounds or whatever. It shouldn't be like you if you are bringing your series safer, dollar, naira or whatever to do business.
Idrisu is a butcher. He's usually busy at this time of the year. However, he says business is slow.
The business is going, the way you see they are working. They are just killing animals, dressing them for people to go and enjoy the Xmas.
So people buy from outside, they come to dress here or...
People buy outside and come. Okay. Some people also buy here. So that they slaughter it and dress it for them.
Go for a quick break. We'll be back with more. Please stay. And that'll be all for News Desk today. I'll see you at 12 for Joy News today, and I hope you're enjoying your Boxing Day. Many thanks for watching. We'll be back.